Okay, I am connected. I feel tired. I woke up today just really achy. I did so much yesterday, and I thought, you know what, today I want to walk again because I enjoy the walks. I want to have some more exercise, and all right, we'll see if we are connected. I'm doing the dual stream again, doing another test. That's, I think we are, okay. I think the phone's in there, correct. Okay, not sure where I want to go. You guys can kind of direct me today. If anyone is here, seeing me walk and talk. Okay, I think, okay. Just doing my first little adjustments. The only problem is when I dual stream, I can't see, it doesn't tell me if people are coming in or not, so I'm not sure if it's happening or not. Oh, okay, I can see better now. I see Brian, I see Daredevil, I know I see Nice. Hey, Tim. All right, sweet. So yesterday when I was dual streaming, I couldn't read the names. They're too small, but now they're in orange instead of blue, so it looks like it's easier to read. I don't know why it's doing orange now. But I did try to make it so it's larger, so it's easier to read. So I guess maybe that's what changed it. Alright. Don't know what the plan is for today. I forgot to charge my phone this morning. I was at 100% and then I was using it. I forgot to re-plug it in. So I'm at 70%, which means I can go for about an hour and 20 minutes, I think. But I also brought my portable charger. So at some point, maybe an hour to the walk, we'll test out the, the charger. We'll just sit in a park or something. Okay, we got one disconnect. Hopefully we don't get a lot of that today. All right, I'm just gonna walk until, oh no. Why is that doing that? I really hope the stabilizer doesn't start doing that. Hey, Paul. Because I had the stabilizer fully charged, and I've had the I haven't used it that much yet. Phone looks like it's crooked. Okay, give me a second. I feel like I don't feel like this is in here every proper amateur hour. Nope, that's too crooked now. Okay, now we're good. Okay. Ooh. All right, let's see how it goes today. Already bumping into problems. It's acting up a little bit. I feel it right now. Like I have my backpack on. I put it on one shoulder and then it kind of hurts. Then I take it off and then I put it on. No, it's okay. I'm just seeing how many people come in the middle of the day. It's like we're doing a test run today, I guess. I'm dual streaming on Twitch again, which probably has no one watching it, but I kind of want to grow that as well. My stabilizer's acting up. My phone is not fully charged. So I'm just, I don't know if I'm functioning properly, but I wanted to get out walking. My plan today, I've been doing so much, I've done 3 whatnot shows in the last week, so I'm like exhausted from it. So today I wanted to take it easy, just do a little walk, because honestly I love doing the walks. Like the marathon walk was amazing. Last night I enjoyed the hour walk, and then my shoulder is kind of acting up though. It's not fun. Probably should put the brace on for the walk. I wasn't thinking about it. Because I have been walking with a backpack, but now with the backpack on, it kind of hurts a little bit. But I was really sorry. If you guys didn't watch the stream last night, I had a guy, Mr. Keem. He's a Twitch streamer who does in real life streaming, and it was kind of inspiring. So I'm more motivated to get walking again. It was cool. He had like, it's good for everyone unless people are at work. He had like 700 people following him around the neighborhood though. Like, that's amazing. He does walking streams like this full time. I couldn't imagine if I had a big enough stream that I could do this full time and this was my job. I would be so happy. Because this is way more fun than trying to sell stuff on Whatnot. Whatnot burns me out. It's not so much the selling. I like that part, especially if it's actually selling and not a slow day where it's hard to sell. But then it's all the packaging that I hate. Packaging is what drives me crazy. It's beautiful out right now. It's like 58 degrees. Sun is out. All right, I'm trying to figure out how to hold my arm that will be most comfortable. As you can see here, you can see my reflection. I kind of have my hand jammed in my backpack like that, kind of hold it up, and it feels a little bit better when I do that. But yeah, no, he's on Twitch though. So right now I'm streaming on, I think I'm streaming on Twitch. Could someone check Twitch? PopFuzz NYC on Twitch, see if I'm actually on Twitch. Even though there might be absolutely no one watching me. But I want to see, I mean, I want to grow that. I'm also trying to grow TikTok. I'm doing too many social medias at once. But at the same time, I don't know what works. Like, the YouTube channels just aren't working very well. So I'm trying to find other ways to kind of grow it and promote it. I'm not sure where I want to go today. I feel like I'll go walk a little bit more south this day. I like omnibuses. Honestly, I prefer reading comics in collected form in general, because I love collecting floppies for the cover art, but it's a pain in the butt. Every time you want to read it, you gotta like pull it out of the bag, make sure you don't get the bag stuck on it. And oh wow, it was 80 all week, crazy. Yeah, I think it probably is like a pinched nerve. It's something, I pulled something while moving the records, what, 5 weeks ago? And it's just not been good since. But it gets worse if I sleep on it wrong. So I think it's something to do with the nerve. Angry Otter ordered me a shoulder brace. And it actually, when I have the brace on, the shoulder hurts more, but the arm feels better. So I think it is something to do in the shoulder. But yeah, no, back to omnibuses. I do like collecting because when you're reading it, all the stories are there. You're not dealing with each individual bag and whatnot. Pull out each comic. So I actually do like reading comics and collecting. Now, omnibuses sometimes get kind of big. So sometimes I like kind of the smaller. I like hardcovers, but I kind of like the smaller ones are maybe 2 or 3 trades worth. When they get to the 500-page mega ones, they do get a little bit unwieldy. And I never really buy omnibuses at full price because they're expensive. When they're new, they're like $80. But if I pick them up for like $20 at a garage sale or a flea market or something, yeah, it might be that as well. No, it's not like extreme pain. I think a tear might be more intense pain. It's more like just a constant, like a little bit of numb. So that's the thing. In my arm, it's like a tingly numbness with a little bit of pain. But when I put the shoulder thing on, that actually goes away in the arm. So I think it's a pinched nerve thing where when you put pressure on it, it like changes it or something. I have no idea. But that's one reason why I haven't been walking as much. because I have a hard time just finding the energy to go out.
It's like a little south of here.
I never read Spawn, I tried to read it. I didn't really get into it. I don't know. The overall idea of the Spawn character was never appealing to me. And I don't think Todd McFarlane is like a great writer or anything. Absolutely love his artwork though. What I would do is get like the first trade, read 4 or 5 issues, see if you like it. If you like it, then get into the rest. If you find it looks beautiful, which I do, but it's kind of boring to read, then maybe it's not worth it. I have a complete run myself of 1 through 100, just floppies, because I do really like Todd McFarlane's art. So I have them all collected for his art. But yeah, would I have read a Spawn? I never found it so exciting to read. It wasn't compelling to me. Next time stream, I think I have to do a regular stream because it doesn't let me know how the stream is doing or anything while I'm dual streaming. And I do kind of like to read or just make sure the connection's good and make sure there's people in there. All right, Paul, then if that sounds very much like what I had, so you might be right. It might be a rotary cuff injury. I really don't want to have to think about surgery, but I'll see how I go for another few months. And if it gets to the point where it just never... it's one of those things where they use the little camera surgery tool, so it's not like a big invasive surgery, but they go in and they just fix whatever's there. Yeah, and my weakness is not that bad. Hey, Brooklyn-born. But I do feel like I'm very limited whenever I'm trying to pick up like a comic box or something else. I feel like I can't do it or I can't lift it. I can kind of just like dead weight hold it. Getting old sucks. Alright, I wanted to go down south here because we don't explore this way as much. I figured we'll walk this way for a mile or so and just explore a different part of the neighborhood. I don't like to come down here too much at night because this is a little bit shadier and I get harassed a bit more. But during the day, I think it's fine. South 4th is where the local post office is. It's a pain in the ass to get to the post office. It's actually quite a long walk to get there. A little vintage clothing store. It'd be fun to find like a little vintage thrift store selling books and stuff down here or something. Oh, it's that way. Alright, I'll talk in 1 second. I can't hear. No, Paul, you're not scaring at me at all. I actually really appreciate it, the information, because when I first started having the pain, I thought I was having like a heart attack or something, just because the pain got pretty bad for a few days. But then I realized it was none of my I checked my vitals, my blood pressure, my pulse and all that, and none of that changed. And so when I looked it up, I used AI and I used a few others to look it up, and it sounded like it was either a pinched nerve or a rotary cuff situation. So I appreciate more information is good, because I'm really bad at going to doctors. It makes me so uncomfortable. So I like when I do, if I have to go, I like to go in with as much information as possible so that I feel like half the time when I go to the doctor, they're trying to sell me a used car and I hate it. You know what? Let's do this. You guys, all right, I'm gonna let you guys choose. Should I go over the bridge or should I keep walking south? You want me to go over the bridge or should I walk south? What do you think? I kind of want to... Oh, I don't know if the signal's good on the bridge though. Maybe I'll just keep walking south. Unless you guys really want me to go over the bridge. Go south. All right, let's go south. South. I'll do the bridge another day when I'm filming slightly more up to it. I feel like we've done the bridge twice on the channel, but I don't really go south as much. I think I kind of stop right here. So I think we're going to go into, there's the Dime Savings Bank. So that's the building that they use in the Spider-Man movie is like the one. They make it much bigger in the movie though. But that's the one that Miles and Gwen go on. If you can see, there's the Williamsburg Bridge. You'll see a shot of this street almost anytime they're in Williamsburg. They'll show right here, literally. Like in Jessica Jones and stuff, they'll be somewhere in this area and they'll show that bridge. Yeah. No, I'm not worried about the bridge troll. Hopefully the signal, how's the picture quality on this? I'm still at the lower res rate. So I'm not sure if the picture is good or not. Or maybe it works better. Maybe it's with less information, it actually streams better. I'm not 100% sure. That's the one thing I learned from that Mr. Keem guy was that he uses this streaming backpack. Oh, that's cool. You can see, past it, you can see the whatchamacallit, the Freedom Tower. That's it. Freedom Tower. Maybe, yeah. You know, I'm not gonna go down this way because this is a acidic neighborhood and they really don't like to be filmed. So I think I'm just gonna go this way. Maybe I'll just walk along the waterfront. I don't want to make people uncomfortable. Yeah, we're all getting old. Our vision's going. Yeah, if the pain goes to the chest, then I'll know it's a heart-related thing, which is also scary. It's all scary. Getting old and having all kinds of pains is terrifying. Ping Pod. Wonder what that is. There's a place over there called Ping Pod. I wonder if that's like a ping pong place or a restaurant. I'm not sure. I don't really come down this way that often. Can someone go on Twitch and just leave a comment so I know at least the Twitch is going? I don't know if it's actually going or not. It's all new over here. I'm not an expert of this area. I come down here maybe like once a year. So we're going to explore. All right, so New York, there's 8 million people. The average like little town, maybe 40,000 people. So if you have a stabbing or murder in a little town, that's a 1 in 40,000 occurrence. Everyone knows about that. It's terrifying. New York City, 40,000 was at 10, 100, 200 times people. So if you have a stabbing or murder once a day, that is also a, I'm gonna go this way. That's like a 1 in 200 less occurrence. So it's going to happen more often in the city just for the sheer amount of people. I feel relatively safe. Of course, yeah, there's some sketchy people occasionally, but you know, in my 20 years being here, I've seen maybe like 2 purse snatchings. I haven't seen any physical violence. Maybe a small altercation or 2. It's pretty cold. It's about 58 right now, so it's not like freezing cold, but it's like, I'll show you how I look. All right, so I have a hat on, shirt, and a backpack. I don't need a jacket. I don't feel like it's that cold. But yeah, no, if I go to a doctor, I always feel like it's a used car salesman, and I don't like being sold anything. It makes me very uncomfortable. I need to find a doctor that I'm super comfortable with. It's been a while. Table tennis, please. All right, that's cool. Hello, 3 guy brush. Allison, put it in the fridge. Well, okay, so this area right here down south is a very strong Hasidic community in the neighborhood. So it's a very Jewish neighborhood. So you probably won't see too many Christmas lights down here. If we start going out, plus Christmas lights don't really come out till around Thanksgiving. But you'll be more Christmas up in northern Williamsburg. South Williamsburg is not as Christmassy. Yeah, I did that once. I went to a doctor in like 2005, I think. 2005, I had extreme pneumonia. Like my oxygen levels were really low. It was like one of the worst sicknesses I've ever had. And I went and they gave me some good asthma medicine, Advair. I hadn't had good asthma. I just had the rescue inhaler for years. Now I use these Chinese herbal medicine that actually really helps with my asthma. Oh, you know what? I've never seen this. Let's go into this food market. I don't think I've ever been in here. Yeah, see, there's a little bit of crime. There's a couple shoplifters here. A few people stole stuff. All right, here we go. Let's check out this place. I haven't been down here, actually. Some chips. Let's take a quick look around. Bananas. All right, music. Oh, this music playing, so I probably can't stay in here too long. Oh, I'm hungry though. Let's go look at the. We got canned goods. Okay, good. The stream is still strong though. I do kind of like walking through supermarkets and checking it out with you guys. Hey, Jason. Food hall. Let's go look at the cereal boxes. When I was a kid, I loved finding cereal boxes with toys. I don't see toys in cereal boxes much anymore. Like, is it even a thing? Do they do toys? I see lots of ads for like contests. I like that guy. Oh, let me go. You know what? I'm not on Wythe. Let's go to. Yeah, I don't think they do toys in boxes of cereal anymore. Don't see anything. Yeah, shoplifters is one thing we get a lot in New York right now. Cheez-Its, bread. All right, I can't stay in here too long because I start getting hungry and I can't eat half this stuff. So then I get depressed. Oh man, what do I want? I'm getting hungry though. Very hungry. Do you guys like it when I walk through supermarkets? I feel like that adds a little fun to the trip. Got some cold cuts, some cheeses. Maybe we need to find a CVS. I actually want to look at the Christmas decorations. I think CVS has all the Christmas stuff. Did anyone go on to Twitch yet to see if I'm actually on Twitch? Alright, I gotta go this way. Ooh, ice cream. Ooh, I'm a crazy ice cream addict. I can't look at that because all I'll do is eat ice cream if that's the only opportunity I had. If all I could eat was ice cream, I would eat it all the time. I'd live on ice cream. Alright. Okay, at least the radio is just like a news radio and not music. Yeah, ice cream. Oh, sweet Jason. Jason did, you found out about it when I mentioned it, right? The cameo was fun. I actually really liked it. I'm gonna ask him if I can actually clip that segment out and throw it on one of the channels. Because it was really, really fun to meet him. Yeah, I'm starting at Twitch. John Ford kind of like asked me to do it a while ago. Oh, there's the Freedom Tower. And basically he wanted me to try it, and I tried. I could never get it to work. But after meeting Mr. Keem, I thought he was, Keem was such a nice guy, and I loved his setup. And I know where Jason will figure it out. And so I thought, let me work on getting Twitch going at the same time, because maybe Twitch will grow faster than the YouTube channel. I'm not 100% sure. Right now it's like 8 people though, so it's no one. But I just love the idea. Like, he does walking around videos full time. He had 700 people in his room walking around. The funny thing too is he had a notification, so if someone gave him some bits on Twitch, it would actually make his phone fart, and it was like kind of hysterical because like, people keep making him fart in public in front of like pretty girls and stuff. I thought it was actually quite hysterical. He was entertaining though. I went into the stream. His audience was really awesome. One of his followers gifted me a Twitch subscription. Oh, I'm gonna go down to the waterfront here. I don't think this waterfront I've been to yet. So we got the bridge right there. So now we're like below the bridge. All these developments down here are all new. You're on Twitch, all right, sweet. Jason, was anyone on Twitch actually watching though? Was it like one person, or was it 0 people? The other thing on Twitch is it's supposed to be on in real life now. I don't know if it actually is on real life, but yeah, I'm gonna dual stream when I can to kind of build. Oh, it's beautiful down here. I love it. I love all this waterfront open space that they've created over the last 10 years. TikTok. Well, TikTok I have to work on as well. TikTok, I need to get 1,000 subscribers, I think, to stream on there. I don't really like TikTok. I have no interest in, but I'm gonna do it just because I'm looking for something that works. Because I feel like most stuff does not work. Wow, it is gorgeous down here. So sunny, but wow. So beautiful. All right, let's walk along the waterfront for a while. I don't know if it's too sunny for the screen, but I'm gonna actually see if I can sit. Ooh, it's sunny though. I'm gonna see if I can sit and charge the phone a little bit. I don't know how I can do this while the stabilizer's on. Okay. Oh, I should have brought my portable tripod. I think that would have made this easier. All right, let's see. Let's see. Try this. Hello, TikTok. No, I'm not on TikTok. Hey, Twitch. Jeez, I don't even know what things I'm on. What am I on? YouTube? There's 3 people on Twitch. Wow, hello, people on Twitch. There's the south. Oh, maybe I take the ferry. Okay, so, the one thing I learned from Mr. Keem is he has a in real life streaming backpack. It's this backpack that has a camera on his shoulder, and it has, you can get 2 to 4 modems hooked up that all have different cell services. So what happens is you have maybe one on AT&T, one on Verizon, one on T-Mobile, and one on something else. And when you so what it does is it finds the best service. If one goes out, the other one kicks in, and it's like a in real life streaming service thing, so that you can have a better walking stream. I really want to get. The only problem is it's expensive, and I think it's like $150 a month. But that's why I want to get this channel big enough that I can actually afford it. That's hot, sweaty. Oh, sweet. So you just watch Pop Comics. I'm digging through comics as you yeah, Jason is over that direction. I tried to see if I could see him. I can't see him. I mean, he's 2 bridges away, but I just like to think that Jason's over there waving at me. Water. Water's good. Good to hydrate. Oops, this is not on. I gotta turn my battery. Oh yeah, it is on. Okay, so I think I'm charging right now on the phone. Give me 1 second. I want to just double check the battery level to see if it actually is charged. Okay, I see all. The only problem is when I'm dual streaming it, I don't see everyone. Like if the chat goes by too fast, I don't see it. I only see the last few chats. But yeah, the setup sounds amazing. I really, really, really want it. And the fact is too is that the modem allows you to use all the different streams, so you actually can upload faster as well. So if you have like, you're connected to 2, you can maybe get to like 100 megabyte upload, not mega or megabit upload, which is so much faster than what I have now. So even if I could hook it up to my computer as well to upload YouTube videos, I could do regular, like I do comic hauls daily. Right now, if I do an hour video, it takes me like a day and a half to upload it, and it really drives me crazy. So because of that, I did turn on membership on this channel today. I hate begging for money, but if you guys want to see me do this channel more often, if I can get, I think 50 people, no, not 50, yeah, 40 or 50 people to be members on all the channels together, then I can afford this crazy setup to stream more often, or to stream better, just have like a better, stronger stream. I mean, right now I have plenty of speed for kind of lower res, but I like streaming in higher res and a higher beautiful picture if I can. And right now I can't. The one thing is I can't tell how many people are on the stream when I'm streaming on both. I don't know. I'm gonna have to contact them, see if I can do a support case if they can update that, because it would be nice to see like a little number of how many people are on Twitch and how many people are on YouTube. It's beautiful over here. I can't believe all this beautiful waterfront that I keep seeing. Like when we go up the Greenpoint, I didn't know there by the big buildings over there's a beautiful waterfront. Down here is beautiful. Eventually, I think they're trying to connect the entire waterfront so you can walk like 10 or 15 miles or something like that. Wow, Paul, that's amazing. You're awesome. I love that you've gone back and you watched everything. That is so freaking cool. I gotta figure out a way to get more content out there. That's the thing. I keep bumping into walls. My upload speed on Spectrum, my upload speed is like 15 to 20 megabytes upload. Thank you, Carol. Which or megabits, whatever, which is not enough to upload 4K video. I want to do these, 2 hour, 1 hour long 4K super high res videos just so they look beautiful. When I watch videos, there's so many comic channels that just upload at 720p and you can't see the comics. They're all blurry to me, so I don't enjoy them as much. So I like making comic videos that I can go back and watch and be like, oh yeah, I remember that haul, and like actually enjoy it and see the covers and stuff. If I could figure out a way to stream in 4K where it doesn't pixelate or it doesn't get like fuzzy or artifacty, whatever you call that, when it gets like a little glitchy, I would love to do that, because then I could just live stream comics daily. But I like to go watch back, and when it starts getting a little bit like artifacts and stuff, it bothers me. Oh, I just saw an airplane, right? Yeah, fly by. How cool is that? The sun is beautiful right now. I feel it just beating on my face. Like, it feels really warm right here in the sun. It's actually gorgeous. We can do a Ask Me Anything if you guys have questions or want me to talk about something. I'm kind of fiddling with my finger. Hold on, I can't do this. Oh, my friend James just messaged me on Instagram. I don't know if James, are you there? James, are you there? You just said something about, whoa, you're streaming 2 things at once. I still have to figure out how to stream with somebody at the same time. Oh, oh, Robert, thank you. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Yeah, the marathon was amazing. Yeah, I feel like during the lockdown, my health went to shits. It's probably just all the COVID and all that stuff. Man, I wish I could scroll up. I didn't see the, was that a super chat or a subscription? I can't read it. No. I don't like this. How do I scroll? I gotta figure out how to, I can't scroll up chat. Dang it. Like I'm sitting here trying to scroll it. I'll go read I'm gonna read your super chat or your message from, on Twitch, it's, PopFuzz. I think it's just directly PopFuzz. I think. I probably just should have used my YouTube channel as PopFuzz when I started. But when I first, honestly, the very first YouTube channel I made was Pop Comics. Because I love comics. My heart is in comics. Is like my second favorite to collect after Ziggy. I knew I couldn't do a Ziggy channel because no one would give a shit about that. So I made a comic channel. And at the time I was watching I was watching Mercenaut and Tom Ryan and a few other people. So I decided to do a comic channel. I did like 4 comic videos. It got no views. Like 5 views, 10 views maybe. And no one was leaving comments either. So I wasn't like, if one person had left a comment, I would have been making videos and be like, oh, hey, Joe, how are you? And like, I would have talked to the one person. So it didn't motivate me. So then I thought, I love doing comic videos, but I don't want to just do videos that no one watches. Because then I felt like I wasted time. And so but I still love making the comic videos. So I decided, you know what, let me try a toy channel. I watch these stupid toy videos where people would like open up eggs with toys in them. Twiddling with these little foxtails or whatever. I like just twiddling things like this. But I was just seeing all these Robert Allen, okay, thank you for the super chat. All right, top 5 comics I'll do in a second. Yeah, I can see both. If you want to test me, go to the Twitch chat, type something, test it out. I should be able to see both at the same time. I need to figure out how to get the chat onto the screen so everyone can read both, so it's not so confusing. Because last night I was talking to people on Twitch, and like the YouTube people wouldn't know what I was talking about. Oh wow, Paul, thank you so much. That is, wow, thank you, Paul. Oh, and it's so funny. He says, 1999 from Paul Peruse. It says, fan character bouncing their heart-shaped ponytail with stars in their eyes. I don't see the emoji. It's so funny. It actually describes out the emoji. Oh, man, you guys are amazing. I really appreciate that, Paul. And Robert, I appreciate you, too, if I didn't say it enough. I really do appreciate it. Let's see. So I saw the toy channels were doing super well, and I thought, you know what? Honestly, I'm a big kid at heart. I love toys. I collect all the 80s toys. In 2015, I had some Funko Pops. I had about 20. I wasn't really going crazy, but I had some favorites that I had collected. And I started YouTube. My very first YouTube on the toy channel, after 5 comic video, or 4, like 3 to 5. I forget how many comic videos I did. I did a Lego video because I love Legos, and I just did a Star Wars Lego set. It had no sound. The audio was awful. It was a terrible video. I did it in like time lapse, and I really enjoyed that. No one watched that, and then I did like I think 2 other videos. No one watched that, and then I was like, all right, let me buy stupid eggs. So I did a video where I spent like $200-$300. I bought like 200 eggs. I filled them all with little toys. I bought lots of little toys. I'm like, I'm gonna do one of these stupid, all you have to do is hit the join button. I think if you hit the join button, you'll get a robot face next to your name, and then I think there's like 12 different levels where the longer you subscribe, you get like a different face. I think the first face is a green robot face. I took a bunch of my art cards and I made them into the faces, and then how about, all right, Wobbles, how about we play 20 questions? Ask me a question, and then you can guess my age after each question. Ask me any question you think will help determine my age. I like this. And thank you, 35. That was a nice year. That was right before my son was born. I just told you my age. Yeah, so I did that egg video. I spent, I don't know, $200-300 because I was like, I want this to be successful. Bomb. But no one watched it. I was like, this is stupid. I was annoyed because there's a few people that would do like an egg video, and they would get like 4 or 5 million views. It was ridiculous. And then I think like a few months, like a month or two later, I did a Funko Pop video. It got a couple views, like 100 views. I'm like, okay, that's kind of cool. I just showed my collection, and then I did, but I was still kind of frustrated because I wasn't getting any views. And then I did I had a case of Monster High Mega Block figures that came in. It was like maybe 64 of them, like 5 or 6 different styles. I was like, I got it in from Mattel to put into my shop. I was like, let me just show this case. Because at the time I was collecting Monster High dolls, but I hadn't done that on the toy channel yet. And I showed the case, and that was the first video that kind of went viral. It gained like 10,000. Oh no, I can't. All right, yeah, I'll do Paul for you. Paul, what is the next comic video you want to see? Yeah, the join page should be on the main. It should be on each page, actually, I think. Oh, thank you, Brooklyn Born. I really appreciate it. Power Rangers was on TV when my little brother was a kid. I was kind of, I wasn't quite an adult. Oh, the PopFuzz comic videos. I love that. Yeah, 47. I'm 47. But 35 would be good. I wish I could go back 12 years. See, my beard, see, I got some white hairs coming in. You don't have these at 35. This is what you get when you're in 40. You start getting white hairs in your hair. And like, my sideburns, they're going white. Getting old, folks. The PopFuzz Comics video was one of my all-time favorite videos. I spent like 40 hours on that video. I made the cool backdrop. I tried to aim it perfectly so that the pop could spin and the comics in the background, and I loved it, and no one watched it. That made me quit YouTube for like a week, maybe 2 weeks. That's one of those things where every once in a while I do these big like epic idea videos, and they bomb every time, and it drives me nuts. And the reason why they bomb is that YouTube wants you to be doing videos every day or very consistent. It doesn't matter how good they are. YouTube rather you make a video every day to keep promoting it than make a really good video that they don't promote, or a really good video that maybe not necessarily everyone wants to watch. Because the PopFuzz comic video, maybe it just the retention rate wasn't good, or oh, you know what? I just realized. Okay, this bench here is kind of cool. I'm gonna flip this over. I'm gonna show you the bench for a second. This is actually quite a cool bench. Okay, see this bench? Here, wait. I gotta unplug this for 1 second. Okay, right here. This whole bench here is all made out of recycled plastic. It's like dark molded plastic. Yeah, 35 was a good age. I like 35. Old comic cover art is amazing. I do love it. I'm embracing my white hair. I'm getting older. It is what it is. All right, either you can be mad about it or you can continue to enjoy life. And you know what? I'm going to continue to enjoy life the best I can. I just want to keep making videos. Honestly, all I want to do is make videos. I don't want to do any other shit at this point. I'm at the point where I want to retire from selling. Not that I don't love selling. I don't love the process of selling. Like, I don't want to sell to people. I don't like doing that. What I love to do is I like making content. I love doing the comic hauls. I love doing toy hauls. I would do a lot more toy content if I had a studio space, but I live in New York and the space is expensive. You know, I just want to do videos. I want to do fun, creative videos. I want to do art videos. I want to do comic hauls. And I just want to walk around, stream, exploring the world. I love it. So this is what I want to do. It just doesn't pay at all. It doesn't pay at all. So I put all my love into it as much as I can when I can. Like today I decided, I've been doing Whatnot all week. I did 3 Whatnot shows, and then so that was 3 days, and then I packaged. So 6 days. 6 of the last 7 days I was doing Whatnot work. And as much as I love the selling process on Whatnot because it's so much easier than eBay, I don't like the packaging. The packaging is what drives me nuts. Alice has been helping me with the packaging. Yeah, the new Pokemon packs are $5.99. Oh, Stan Lee, thank you. That is so awesome. Since you were 17, oh, Man in Black, did you have a like a bad experience or something that created that? So I don't read comics as much as most people think I should. I love comics for the artwork, honestly. A lot of comic books, all I do is I open them up, I flip through the whole thing, and I don't read it. So I spend 2 minutes with it. I see every page, and I just look at the art and enjoy it. And then if it's something I remember really enjoying, then I go back to it. Yeah, Paul, you're the one who liked the old Mad books, right? I forgot about that, Jason. Jason, your memory's good. But yeah, no, Joy, there's no wrong way to enjoy comics. If you enjoy them just for the cover art or the interior art, honestly, the interior art sometimes can be better than the cover, especially on old Golden Age books. Half the time, I'm like, this cover is god-awful. Like, I didn't even think they would sell it. How would they market a book with such a bad cover? But then you open it up and it has like the most amazing art inside. And I'm just like, it blows my mind. That's one reason why I don't like slabbing old stuff very much. I won't do it myself. I'll buy a slab if it's a key issue, but I'd rather get like a mid-grade, like a 3.5 to 5.5 copy that I can actually open up and look through, because I actually really enjoy it. Like the old Black Hawk books I've been buying a lot of times. Like I think the modern books have Torchy in it, and Torchy has these most brilliantly drawn like lingerie panels where it's like all of this like little lacy detail and stuff, and like her hair has so much detail in it, and it's just like they look amazing. The illustrations are gorgeous. I read Teen 18, I think is the issue. I bought it from Ryan Automatic Comics a month or two ago, and I was like, you know what, I want to read it just to see what it is. Oh wow, Man Black, that's crazy that you just woke up with it one day like that. I think another way you could get it is if you got sick. Yeah, no, there are some covers that are beautiful. And I mean, that's why I buy comics. I enjoy just the beautiful artwork and that whatnot. But yeah, no, what was I saying? I just lost my... I just lost my thought. And the chat goes by so fast. I mean, when the chat goes by fast, I can't scroll up when I'm dual streaming. You know what? I need to have a second phone just so I can read comments. That's the other thing that Mr. Keem had, is he had a second phone that he had all the comments from his chat on, so he could actually read it while he had the camera on his shoulder. Because the camera's broadcasting, he could read it in his phone. And then he had a second phone for looking up directions. It was impressive. I really was inspired by him. I am probably going to chat him up, pick his brain, and figure out ways to do stuff, because I thought it was super duper fun. So his stream was he spent 5 hours streaming, which is crazy. So his backpack lets him stream for 5 hours because of the extra batteries and stuff. And he just was letting he went to Williamsburg and he was letting people tell him where to go. So people would be like, oh, go to this. So someone told him to go to Hedonist. So he went to Hedonist, and that's how he bumped into my shop. Yeah, I mean, listen, if you have white hair, that's just part of who you are. And I almost think it looks weird when older people like dye their hair, because then they look a little fake. And like, you know, white is white. It's just part of who we are. We're beautiful people. We all live through different eras of being young and physically fit and attractive, to being old and unfit but still beautiful people. Yeah, Jason, his audience was so much fun. Like, just everyone, it was so funny. They were all using all the Switch lingo, and I was like, are they making fun of me? So I had to look it up, but everything seemed really positive. Oh yeah, art, slab. So I do collect some slab comics. I think if there's a book you really love the cover, sure, get a slab copy. It actually looks really cool in the slab. I kind of like certain issues. I want both, kind of. I want a really nice slab copy to really enjoy it, and then a loose copy to open up. Oh, that's what I was saying. I bought Teen 18, I believe, was the first issue that was named Teen. Before that, I think it was a superhero comic. And I was like, you know what? Let me read one of these. It's one of those like kind of goofy humor, romance, timely books from the 40s. And it was fun. It was 4 different stories. 3 3 of the stories had kind of mediocre artwork, and the writing was like, whatever. But then the Mitzi story was super fun. It had really beautiful artwork. So it just like, I really feel like old comics, you should open them up and enjoy them. It's not just about the covers. But if you love comics just for the covers, I mean, there's no wrong way to do comics, right? Comics, if you find a way to enjoy comics, if you just buy comic books because you want to sniff them for their old paper and that's all you do it for, that's okay. That's a great way to do comics. I love the smell of comics. If you, buy comics just because you love the artwork, I mean, that's why I buy most comics. Most modern comics, when I try to read them, I find that they're wordy and boring. I love the covers. And but if you buy comics because you absolutely love to read them to death till the cover falls off and you read them over and over again and you don't care about the resale value or whatever, that's okay too. That's a perfect way to use comics. In fact, people who buy comics to read them over and over and over again, I think get way more value out of their comics than people that just buy them for the covers. Like, I love buying comics for the cover. I'm a comic cover buyer because I just love art. But I don't get value out of them. Like, I buy them and then I put them into boxes, and half the time they're not even sorted. But then I get additional value, and the additional value I get is that I take all these comics I get and I make videos. And I feel, for me, the added value I get, or the utility value I get out of buying comics or enjoying comics, is making videos. Because then I can share my joy of covers with everyone, and then I create this thing where people can look for an hour, 2 hours, 3 hours of me flipping through comics, quickly talking about them and enjoying that. To me, that value there is as great as reading a comic book. So that's the extra value I get. So if you can find a way to get extra value out of your collecting, whether it's like sharing it with your friends, making content, maybe you do an Instagram and you just take cover photos, or like, there's ways you can get more value out of your comics, and it just makes collecting that much more fun. Because honestly, collecting in general, I say this often, I sound like a broken record, but the hunt is where most of the fun is. Most people enjoy collecting comics. It's the going to the comic shop and digging through the bins and looking at the wall and finding good deals or rare comics or things that they really want, or just covers you really like. That's where the fun is, for like 80% of the fun. Having a big giant hoard of them at home, a lot of times that's kind of overwhelming. But then you get the value out of reading them. So if you have a big hoard at home, but then you read them, then that's added value. All right, let me just double check my battery. I don't know if there's a way for me to... is back to 65%, so we have a lot of charge for another hour. Yeah, and sharing knowledge to other collectors, to me, is one of the most important things to me. I think it's fun to learn from other collectors, from collecting experiences. I love hearing collecting stories when people tell about things that got away, that they lost, that they really wanted. When people tell stories of the greatest finds they had. I love hearing different techniques people have used to find stuff. And I love it. I love... Oh, stabilizer fell. All right, let me... Oh, okay. The stabilizer fell over from the cord on it. I love learning, collecting knowledge, and then I love sharing it, because I think it's important. Because there's a lot of things that take away from the collecting experience. So if you can learn from other people and kind of avoid some of the pitfalls, that's amazing. Okay, I think we're gonna walk further south. It was actually fun to sit here and talk with you guys just directly. I need to do more of that on this channel as well, where we just talk. So yeah, ask me anything. Ask me any questions. I'll be happy to talk about whatever it is you want me to talk about. Because you know what? It's fun to chat. Okay. I have this irrational OCD fear of losing stuff. I think when I was younger, I used to lose my wallet often, like once a week. I lost at the arcade. I lost it riding my bike. So now as an adult, every time I get up from a place, I'm like, did I drop anything? Did I drop anything? And then sometimes I OCD walk 5 feet away, and then I'm like, wait, did I drop something? It drives me nuts. I don't want to lose. And like usually I have a good luck leprechaun on me at all times, so I'm always making sure I didn't lose it. But I've had this good luck leprechaun in my pocket for like 15 years. And oh no, are we disconnected? Am I here? If leave a message. Good luck, Leprechaun. If you see me right now. If I'm still alive, right. Good luck, Leprechaun. Oh wow, the waterfront looks beautiful. Wow, it's gorgeous over here. I think there's I'm good. Okay, there's a helicopter or something over there. Let's zoom in and see if we can see the helicopter, or it's a UFO. The other, where is it? Right there. I don't think I can zoom in. Oh yeah, I can zoom in more. How far can I zoom in here? Wow, that's pretty good zoom. I've never zoomed in that far. It's an airplane though, but that is crazy that I can get that zoomed in there. Yeah, so when we see a UFO, I'll be able to zoom in and we can look at it real good. Sweet. Wow, that's super zoom. Let's go back to regular. We've got the train crossing the bridge. Isn't it beautiful out here? I love the city. New York City, like, I wish I was rich enough. Oh, and this new tower right here, this thing looks like freaking, what's his name? Sauron's tower from the Lord of the Rings. This thing is like freaky. It's in downtown Brooklyn, and it's this really dark black tower. It's terrifying. I don't know who designed it. Now, I was thinking maybe they designed it black like that because it's less likely for birds to run into it, because I think that's a major problem in the city, is a lot of birds hit the buildings. But yeah, that's terrifying. Okay, sorry. Every time I look and I see that tower, I'm like, what the heck is that building? Good luck, Leprechaun. Okay. Okay, so yeah, if Jason, can you just write in the chat if anyone still sees me disconnected, just leave and come back in. What time is it? Maybe I should start heading uptown because I don't want to be in South Williamsburg when it's dark, because I start getting accosted down here. Oh, is this the down ferry? Okay, so this is the downtown ferry. That's cool. We got a little bit of a sunset going right now. How beautiful is this? This is gorgeous over here. Oh man, the marathon walk I think was my favorite live. Even though no one was really chatting with me, my marathon walk I think was my favorite live stream on the channel. It was just so beautiful, just seeing all the beautiful moments. Every time I would see someone run by running, and then they would see their loved one and they would stop to give them a quick hug, and then they ran off, and like, it was beautiful. Such a beautiful moment. Oh, look at this. There's another big old construction going on here. You know what, the other thing in New York, in the city, there's like a new building. Oh, I can't even see it. There's a new building. I can't see it, but that's like right next to the Chrysler building. That's huge. Huge. I think it's gonna be taller than the Empire State Building when it's done. It's crazy. Every time these big giant mega buildings go up, it just blows me away. I'm going to start heading back up. We're going to try to do a 3-hour stream today. So I'm going to do lots of little stops and walking and talking. This is a test to see if I can do 3 hours. And I want to see how big the audience can grow. I have no idea how big the audience is now though, so I don't have to be disappointed when everyone disappears. Although my stabilizer is now giving me the red battery thing. I thought I had it charging all night. I don't know. All right, wait. Draft drive. I haven't seen any Christmas decorations yet, but let's go back up and we'll go to CVS. And all right, thank you, Jason. Yeah. Oh, so it's it's Sauron, not Saruman. Saruman is Christopher Lee. Sauron. I always mix up the two names because they're so similar. Okay, let's walk up Kent and we'll go to CVS look at some Christmas stuff because people keep asking for Christmas stuff. Christopher Lee is awesome. Alright, I don't like the stabilizers giving me the red lights. I don't know if this is going to crash on me or not. I only got an hour into it. I want to get a 2-hour stream at least with this. right, next time I gotta bring the charger for the stabilizer as well. This is fun. I didn't know the waterfront was really beautiful down here too. This is cool. We got waterfront that's beautiful all the way from down here up to Greenpoint. I should check out the waterfront in Long Island City one of these days. Well, apparently Sauron lives in downtown Brooklyn now. He built a new house. Got the liquor store. No, that. Oh no! Wait, what is this? Just a random. Looks so fancy for just like a. Oh, it's a pharmacy. It's a fancy looking pharmacy. It is actually quite beautiful for November. It's like 58 degrees. Yeah, I'll have to check out the Long Island City waterfront indeed, because I bet it's as beautiful as it is over here. I just love, they're working on it. Hopefully they eventually make it so that it's a clean stretch that I can walk like 5 miles along the riverfront. That would be freaking amazing. Right now you gotta kind of weave in and out. We'll go past the bridge. We'll go through Domino Park, which I absolutely love. We've been there a few times. And then we'll walk over to CVS and check out the Christmas decorations. This is like a fancy wedding dress place, I think. I didn't even see this before. Look at that fancy gown. Super fun. If you guys don't know, I really like fashion. I get really distracted by fancy gowns and stuff. Something that catches my eyes. Oh, and this might sound silly, but I actually kind of like barbershop videos, like Jason Rupp. I watch those. I find them very relaxing on YouTube sometimes. Watching a dude get a nice shave and head massage. There's the train, super loud. Oh, there's the supermarket. Okay, we went through that supermarket. All right, so far the stabilizer seems stable. It just is giving me a red battery light, so I don't know what that means. But hopefully it means we can still go for another hour. I wanted to do 3 hours, but we'll try at least 2. Oh, hey, Michael. Yeah, when the leaves are changing, fall is a really beautiful time in New York City, at least. I don't really know fall in Massachusetts that much, but New York City, I absolutely love fall. I love spring more because spring is when people start doing garage sales, and like I feel uplifted after a winter of not moving my body, and I get out of the house and enjoy the weather. Fall, it's kind of like school starts, so it's kind of stressful. And then it's getting colder and colder, which I don't like the cold. But I do like fall weather, and I do like when the leaves are turning colors because they're beautiful. Man, these new buildings are crazy. It's just amazing how these weren't here when I started the PopFuzz channel in April. Or at least not that tall. Alright, this is good though. I want to do a good long stream though to see how big. For some reason on YouTube, it seems like when you're streaming, the first 30 minutes, it doesn't really promote the stream. But if you keep going, the longer you go, the more it promotes it until it hits a certain peak whenever it decides to cut it off. When I was streaming the marathon, it took the first half an hour, barely had any streams. Then I was going for like 20 to 30 people for about an hour. But then after like the 1 hour and a half mark, all of a sudden it started growing to the point where I got to 140 people watching the marathon. That was super fun and exciting and crazy to me. But then my battery died. I kind of felt bad because I felt like I probably could have grown bigger. But also the people watching that stream probably don't want to watch my normal walk. So it's not like it really helped grow the channel. It was just really fun to see that many people. Gotta go on the sketchy part. All right, we're past the bridge. We'll go around here and then we'll get to the park. Oh yeah, no, the big giant glass front, they're really building up. That's gonna be a whole ton of condos or apartments. Oh, that sounds fun, Michael. I don't know what Cabo is, but yeah, no, I gotta learn. I'm too nervous to pamper myself. I should go pamper myself. I was like Jason Rupp, he goes around the world and he has people like massaging him, cutting his hair. Like, it's amazing. He lives an amazing life. I wish I had that life. I mean, obviously he works hard doing the videos and all that, but all right, this person was biking in the walking zone. That's not good. This is a little bit sketchy here with all this. So all this construction here, they're probably going to add more waterfront, more buildings. Oh yeah, and there it is, the Domino building. Jason was just saying he just noticed it on the very top of the old Domino Sugar Factory. They added this giant glass top. It actually looks really cool. I wonder if the public will be able to go up there or not. It looks amazing to me. So this building, for as long as I've been here, it's just a shell of a building. So it's like you can even see in the windows there. Let me get past this. Like you can see air. So it's even like they're putting a building inside the building. So like the shell is there, but the shell is not the building. So I think this is going to be apartments, and it's going to be, oh, I don't know. It's crazy looking. Yeah, so they saved this old building. The shell is going to be open air. It looks like there's plants in there. And then there's a new building in the middle of it. If you can see, like, the old shell here is just open. And then inside is a glass building. And then they just have some supports holding the shell up. But it's such a cool looking building because there's just an old Domino Sugar Factory. It was here during World War II. They made, my wife's great aunt, she said she cut up aluminum pieces that they would use to put in airplanes that would be, they would shoot them out the back of the airplane to stop the bullets and stuff. Oh, we missed the beginning of the park. I think with all that construction, I didn't know what was going on. Over here, though, there's a crazy amount of construction right here. Like, it's overwhelming, actually. All right, let me get to the actual park. Or I'll show you guys the front of the building. It looked like an old evil building because it was just a derelict factory for years. I think it closed down like not 100 years ago, but maybe like 50 years ago, 60 years ago. And so it's a shell of a building, but now they've built a glass building kind of in the middle of it, and it looks so freaking cool. I think it'll be a fun place to live. Yeah, this is why all this construction, I didn't see the path to get into the park. Here, these are old the molasses tanks that they would pump the molasses before they turned it into sugar. We got the waterfront. It's so beautiful over here. Got the bridge. And that, so I'm gonna zoom in. This building was not here. Oh wait, oh, window cleaners. Yeah, they got a lot of work. Shaft, that's it, Paul. You got it. Shaft. For some reason, I didn't see all your text until all of a sudden they just came in all at once. All right, see this building right here? That one? That wasn't there 3 months ago. And now it's like gonna be as tall as that building. Empire State Building is that tall. So it's like, is it gonna be taller than the Empire State Building? I don't know. When I first moved to New York, this building here was the tallest thing in this area. All this other stuff did not exist. And the Chrysler Building is hiding somewhere in there. That's just crazy. But yeah, it's really cool because they wanted to keep the history of the neighborhood. The Domino Sugar Plant was a big, a lot of people worked here. A lot of Allison's family back in the day worked here. I think her dad only worked here a week or two and he hated it because it was just hot and gross. But yeah, a lot of people in the neighborhood worked at the old Domino sugar plant. It's just a really important building in the neighborhood. I love that they've turned it into a beautiful park. Like over here, this is gorgeous. This little path with the little boxes of flowers. Such a gorgeous path. And then I love that that's just going to be more housing. People, there's a huge need for housing in the city. There's just not enough of it. So I love seeing old buildings like this get turned into housing. I think it's amazing. Although it's probably going to be semi-expensive housing and not affordable housing. But yeah, city, just like every time I look at the city, there's like new stuff going up all over the place. I see a crane right there. I don't know if that's going to turn into another giant tower. I mean, who knows? Yeah, this park is super fun though. I like it. It is cool. Oh, for Allison. If Allison's watching, I don't know if she's watching, but she loves the boats. So here. So yeah, boat cam. So Allison's grandmother worked there.
We're doing it now.
Crazy. Allison, was it your dad's mom or your mom's mom that worked there? Boat cam. All right, let's go back to widescreen. This is fun. They've made a little playground here for the kids. My son only came here a couple times when he was littler, but he's outgrown the playground. And it's super cool too. They left these loading cranes up. They just, refurbished them and painted them a fun color just to add to the ambiance of the park. They left this little infrastructure. This must have been some kind of offloading thing or something. It's like I see chains and stuff on it where it looks like it must have been something to help move stuff around or offload and whatnot. This chat thing makes it a little bit harder. Next time I do this, if my son's at school, I'll borrow his phone so I can read chat a little bit better. Oh, your mom's mom, okay. Oh, it made her deaf in one ear. Oh, that's crazy. A lot of times, like when you hear about, they say this is affordable housing, it's $4,000 or $5,000 a month. So in New York City, what they call affordable, you would have to make probably like $150,000 a year to afford it. It's kind of ridiculous. To me, that's not really affordable. There's a lot of people that do, lower paying jobs that are needed in the city that just have to commute to do these jobs. I couldn't see half the chat that came in. When the chat keeps coming in and like bursts, I can't read everything that people say. I hate it because I want to answer all you guys. I wonder if there's a way, and it's annoying too because I see I'm gonna see if I can close any of this stuff. No, that's I see it. It's giving me the full title on the top, but it's not giving me the I can't scroll the chat when I'm doing the dual stream. It actually is kind of frustrating. I wonder if I turn sideways if I can read it better, or if there's more lines. Nope, it doesn't do anything. Okay, never mind. It's all right. If you guys wrote a comment or a question I didn't respond to, write it again. I can't. I can only see 4 lines of text at a time. Old park. This is the park that I still here. It's the Grand Ferry Park. This is the small park we used to walk to before there was the big Domino Park. Domino Park was just a abandoned lot of the old factory. So this was just the fun little factory. They had one little old smokestack right there. Really, really small park though. And this is at the end of Grand Street, I believe. Yeah, no, exactly. They're mandating a lot more affordable housing, and in return, like they're allowing big buildings like this to go up. In return, you have to have affordable, like I don't know what it is, 10 or 20% affordable housing, and build waterfront open space. Yeah, $500 wouldn't get you a closet in New York City. And then the weather is really nice. It's like 58 right now. It's awesome. Yeah, $900 would be a steal. If I could afford, you know, if I was in Illinois, I'd probably buy a second house just for YouTube at $900. $900 would allow me to get space that I could afford, I think, to just do all kinds of crazy streams. $900 would get me probably a shared apartment in a 10 by 8 space. I could have a bed, and I share the bathroom and the kitchen with the other 4 tenants, all college kids. That's about $900 in New York City, I think. Which means I have no room. I could sleep, and I could eat, and I could shower, and that's about it. I can do any YouTube in there. Although that's why I kind of like the walking channel, because I can just get outside. The one thing New York has that's amazing is there's a lot of cool shit to look at. You can spend hours and hours and hours exploring and walking, and like I'm walking in like a 5 mile length, 5 mile width, so 25 mile square area is where I normally walk. That's like a small fraction. Yeah, that sounds about right, Jason. I don't know the exact number, but you sound like you just looked it up. So yeah, 10 to 20%. Jason, what exactly is the affordable housing? What are they calling affordable housing? I know our old neighbor, our friend Sarah, got into one of the affordable housing. I think her rent was actually a lot cheaper. So I think there are some very limited housing opportunities in the city that you have to, like she applied for. It took her, I think, a decade to get into it. But once she got into it, now she's kind of settled where she doesn't have to worry about rents increasing and all that kind of stuff. I'm just curious what they consider the affordable housing rate. Because every time when I look at affordable housing, it still seems like a lot of money for the city. I mean, for people in general. For the city, it's probably cheap because they expect you to make like $150,000 to $300,000 a year, like minimum income in the city, which I think puts you in the top like 5% of the country in income. It's ridiculous. Trader Joe's. I would go in Trader Joe's if I had a signal. What I like about Trader Joe's is it is affordable. But yeah, my stabilizer keeps wobbling a little bit. I don't know if I'm gonna make it to 2 hours. Dang it. I really hope the stabilizer isn't breaking. What is this? There's like a little button here. I don't know what the button does. Okay, let's go through the little pathway over here. Five out of 10 rating. 5 out of 10. 20 years. Hey, Mr. Brightside. Yeah, so $2,000 a month is the housing lottery. So that's still $24,000 a year. Which I think they say you're supposed to make 3 times that. So you have to be making about $70,000 a year to comfortably pay the cheap, affordable housing. Which, if you have a minimum wage job, which is what, $15 an hour now in the city, $600 a week, maybe $700 because you're working 50 hours, not 40. $700 a week times 50, so you're making $35,000 a year on minimum wage. So minimum wage, you can barely afford, after taxes and all that, you can barely afford the $2,000 a month. It's really ridiculous. Housing has just become too expensive in the country. Even in the last 5 years, it's gone up so much, and it was bad 5 years ago. man, I should have brought a cord to charge the stabilizer too. I didn't think the stabilizer. I used the stabilizer for hours the other day. I thought I was charging it. Maybe it just didn't fully charge. I am not sure. Got the ferry driving by. It's actually quite beautiful out right now. 58 is like the perfect weather to walk in because I can have a shirt and a hat if I get too cold, or if I get a little too hot, I can open up the shirt and just feel comfortable the whole time. There's no moment where I just feel too hot or too cold. I haven't done Central Park yet, but I want to. Actually, let me go over this way because I want to go to CVS. Central Park would be a walk I would like to do. $1,200 a month feels that feels affordable because that's what, $12,000 plus $14,000 a year. $14,000 a year, that feels affordable to me. It's still kind of high if you don't make a lot of money, or if you're local minimum wage, so you're only making like $10, $12 an hour. But compared to, I feel like most people could figure out how to come up with $1,200. $2,000, it's like right on the edge of being hard if you don't make a lot of income. And then, I don't know, $4,000 or $5,000, you gotta make a lot of money. Oh man, my stabilizer keeps doing like a little wobble. It definitely feels like it's dying out on me, which sucks because I was going to try to do a 3-hour stream today. I really wanted to push it. I'm not sure why it's only going for an hour and 20 minutes today. I thought it was fully charged. I'll have to look into it. It will suck if I have to buy another stabilizer after just like a month of having this one. This is my third stabilizer. This stuff just breaks down too fast for the amount of use I put into it. I might have just walked the wrong direction of the block. Figure out in a minute. We got the New York City street candy piles. You know what? Allison had a theory, and I think she was correct. When we had that really, really bad rainstorm that flooded the neighborhood with a lot of water, she thinks a lot of the street candy pirate population drowned, and because we don't see as many anymore. Three-bedroom, 2-bath, $1,800. Yeah, that sounds like a good amount of space. $1,800. Yeah, that's awesome. That's actually not too bad at all, because you actually have space to kind of do what you want to do, and it's not like you're stuffing yourself into a closet. Oh man, this thing is gonna crash on me. No! I gotta figure out how I can tell how good the charge is on this thing, because I thought I had it plugged in all night charging. I don't know why it's dying out so. All right, so here's the Dwayne Reed. Let's see if we can find any Christmas stuff in the Dwayne Reed. I don't know if Dwayne Reed has it yet. I know Allison said the